Hello, it's Marcelina. Welcome to Alternative channel, where we learn all about running a YouTube account, creating content, creativity and self-development. If you've watched any of my previous videos, and there aren't that many of them yet, as I'm only getting started, you've probably noticed that I'm creating kind of a create your own YouTube channel series. So in this episode, we're gonna focus on video titles. Firstly, let's talk about what is the purpose of a video title on YouTube, then how to write a good one. I guess that's what you are here for. And at last, I'm gonna show you a quick way to find the best keywords to include in your video titles. I hope you are as excited for this episode as I am, so without further ado, let's get started. When I first started with my Polish YouTube channel, as this is my second one, I thought that the main purpose of a video title is to help others find your video in search. And as this is a very important purpose, which I'm gonna talk more about in a second, over the time I've learned that there's something even more significant, and that is the hook. So the hook in your video should get people interested, make them want to click and watch your content. Hook can also help you stand out. It's this small detail that can resonate with your potential viewer and your subscribers. If someone, for example, is searching for a video about writing YouTube video titles and 3 videos come up in search, which of them do you think will be more appealing? How to write titles for your YouTube videos? How to write a perfect YouTube title that gets clicks? If you're a small YouTuber, do this to get clicks. Mastering YouTube titles. I think the third one undeniably wins here. This is because it's relatable, it's interesting, and it has that hook, which is small YouTubers do this to get clicks. I mean, every small YouTuber wants clicks, right? Therefore, I like to think about my titles as magazine headlines, for example. They need to catch somebody's attention quickly. There are 100 characters available to us in every YouTube title. However, instead of using all of them just for our hook, there are also other important things to consider. For instance, the other purpose of a YouTube title is to give a clear idea of what your video is about. Some people like to use clickbaits. However, I would definitely recommend quitting them if you are not going to deliver your promise in the video, because this might have the opposite effect to what you've hoped for. Let me explain. If you promise that your video will help small YouTubers get clicks, but all you talk about is how hard it is to become a YouTuber now because of the big competition, people are not gonna like or engage with your video. They will be disappointed, and you know what's even harder than getting a new subscriber? Losing one and then trying to get him back. So use clickbaits only if they really make sense. Also, try to be as concise and easy to understand as possible. Avoid technical vocabulary, extensive sentences, and long descriptions. Title is not the place for them, as you can explain a lot more in your description to the video. And lastly, write something different to what you've included in your thumbnail, which I've already talked about in more detail in my previous episode about creating amazing YouTube thumbnails, to which I leave the link up here and in the description below. Finally, YouTube title helps to find your video in search if you include adequate keywords, of course. This is where SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization, research comes in handy. To do that, simply go to your YouTube page and see what other people are searching for by typing in some keywords in the search bar. YouTube is going to give you some propositions. Write them down. You can also use the TubeBuddy plugin, which I'm gonna talk about more in the last chapter of this video. Summing up, when writing titles, make sure you not only go for the hook, but also for some keywords. For a video about YouTube titles, keywords such as how to write video titles, how to write YouTube titles, writing perfect YouTube titles would be ideal. Try to find some keywords in this video's title. Now that we know what the purposes of a good title are, let's see how to write one. It's important to try to include all of the above elements I've just talked about: a hook, an idea, and the keywords. I know it's not always possible, but trust me, spending some time dwelling on your title can bring you amazing results. In my opinion, it's better to start with a hook and only after put your keywords. What else is there to remember? Capitalizing your most important words is also a great practice. They will immediately catch the viewer's attention. Moreover, you can use emojis to enhance the mood of your video or even replace some of the obvious words if they take too much of your title space. Just take under consideration that emojis won't count in your SEO, so don't replace keywords with them. If I have a video with a clear hook and keyword sentence, I like to use dividers to make the title more understandable. It just looks neat in my opinion, but it's really up to you if you want to use dividers of any kind. Some creators use stars or hearts, so you can even get creative with those to design your own recognizable style. And talking about style, try to stand out with your titles. Don't just copy those of big creators. Being original always pays off, even if sometimes it takes a while. What I mean by that is that sometimes you don't need a long title with an eye-catching hook and squeeze top 3 keywords. Sometimes less is more, and all you need is 2 words. You can actually build a lot of curiosity with such minimal titles. A great example could be My Wedding Day. There's no need for more if you run, for example, a lifestyle vlog channel. Also, a good practice is to often look through some magazines to collect unusual ideas or write down titles that spontaneously caught your attention. Create a little note on your phone to have them all in one place. It will make writing YouTube titles easier and faster. Okay, let's move on to the last part, that is choosing the right keywords for your titles. I'm gonna take you through a quick 4-step process of choosing the best keywords. Like I've mentioned before, you're gonna need a TubeBuddy plugin for that, preferably the Pro version, which is rather inexpensive and worth investing in even at the beginning of your YouTube channel journey. It's very simple to install it as a Chrome extension. You have to go to Chrome extension website, search for TubeBuddy and add it. Then log in using your Google account, and after refreshing, you're gonna see a little icon next to the search bar. Next, let's upload a video and give it a relevant title. Just first few words that come to your mind when thinking about the idea of this video. I'll type in "write YouTube video title." And now when we scroll down, we're gonna see recommended tags. So here, if you don't have a Pro version, you're only gonna see 3 first, and the rest will be blurred. Now, click on Keyword Score to see which of those recommended ones have the highest score, which means the highest probability of your video popping up when somebody types in this or related keyword. Of course, make sure they are actually relevant. The goal here is to put the best performing ones in your title. Depending on how many characters they will have, you might add 1 or more. And these are the words that ensure your video will appear in somebody's search or on somebody's YouTube homepage. Do you see the difference now? Keywords are for search, hooks are for the clicks, and the idea is to combine it all in one perfect YouTube title. I hope that this video will help you create the most amazing video titles and get you as much visibility and clicks as possible. That's all from me for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more of this kind of videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!